ladies and gentlemen, the man who defeated Napoleon Bonaparte in the Battle of Waterloo was known as Wellington. That is the name I was looking for, Wellington. I think that the people of England, people from London, have really honored Wellington. You see that name, Wellington, is synonymous with victory. And in London, there's a railway with the name Wellington. So here we are talking about the Waterloo, and I've used the word Waterloo not in reference to Napoleon Bonaparte, but to talk about this man called Saul. What was the thing that was his biggest what is the word? Undoing. His biggest undoing. And and that's where the principle or the doctrine, obedience is better than sacrifice. That's where it comes from. And I love explaining the scripture, and I can do this all night. Where obedience is better than sacrifice, because here Saul took the best of the cattle and the sheep of King Agag, the Amalekite, but he was pretending, or under the pretext that the sheep and the cattle will be used as a burnt offering to God. That was just a pretext. He was pretending, but the real agenda of taking those sheep was his insatiable greed of plunder, of the spoils of war. His insatiable greed of the spoils of war. Are we together? That is why did you pounce on the plunder? Because the question, when you read 1 Samuel chapter 17, when you read here, why did you not obey the Lord? Why did you pounce on the plunder and did evil in the eyes of the Lord? That was the question that Samuel asked Saul. So that was his Waterloo. He spared Agag, the king of the Amalekites, and also he spared some of the sheep and the goats and the camels and the donkeys. But he was told to destroy everything, but he did not take heed. Are we together? So Samuel replied, does the Lord delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as obeying the Lord? To obey is better than to sacrifice. That's where the doctrine, obedience is better than sacrifice. That's where it comes from 1 Samuel chapter 15, verses 22. Obedience is better than sacrifice, and to heed is better than the fat of rams. Because here, Saul took the sheep, and under the pretext that he would use the sheep as a burnt offering. You see, that was a lie. For rebellion is like the sin of divination, and arrogance like the evil of idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of the Lord, he has rejected you as the king. Then Saul said to Samuel, I have sinned. I have violated the Lord's command and your instructions. I was afraid of the men, and I also gave in to them. Welcome to this channel. I'm very happy to be here. You can subscribe and comment. And now I beg you, forgive my sin and come back with me so that I may worship the Lord. But Samuel said to him, I will not go back. Kindly subscribe to this channel, and I'm very happy to host you. Subscribe. But Samuel said to him, I will not go back with you. You have rejected the word of the Lord, and the Lord has rejected you as king over Israel. So Saul was rejected at 1 Samuel chapter 15, verses 26. As Samuel turned to leave, Saul caught hold of his hem of his robe and it tore. And Samuel said to him, "The Lord has torn the kingdom of Israel from you today, and it has given it to one of your neighbors, to one better than you. He who is the glory of Israel does not lie or change his mind, for he is not a human being that he should change his mind." Welcome to this channel. Very happy. Saul replied, "I've sinned, but please honor me before the elders of my people and before Israel. Come back with me so that I may worship the Lord your God." So Samuel went back with Saul, and Saul worshipped the Lord. Then Samuel said, "Bring me Agag, the king of the Amalekites." Agag came to him in chains, and he thought, "Surely the bitterness of death is past." But Samuel said, "As your sword has made women childless, so will your mother be childless amongst women." And Samuel put Agag to death before the Lord at Gilgal. Then Samuel left for Ramah, but Saul went up to his home in Gibeah of Saul. Until the day Samuel died, he did not go to see Saul again, though Samuel mourned for him. And the Lord regretted that he made Saul king over Israel.